Many of us have had young loves in our lives, but some celebrities went all in. Can you guess how old Hailey Bieber was when she married Justin Bieber? Though there has yet to be a wedding, Millie Bobby Brown recently released that she is now engaged to Jake Bon Jovi. Millie is just 19 years old, while Jake is 20. The pair have been publicly together for 2 years. Seeming madly in love with each other, it still came as a shock when they shared their big news. After they posted about the engagement, many fans seemed concerned because they are both so young. And though many people think that Millie is very mature for her age, that doesn't change the fact that she is still a teenager. Speaking of teenagers, we all know the timeline of the start of Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber's relationship can seem a little fuzzy, with rumors going around about them in between his relationship with Selena Gomez. That being said, they made it official, getting engaged in July of 2018. Whoop whoop! They then had a courthouse wedding in September 2018, just 2 months after getting engaged. Some may think it was a little eager, while others may find it utterly romantic. However, navigating the beginning of their marriage had definite hurdles, and they ended up going to a couples counselor together. Luckily for them, it did a great amount of good, and on September 30th, a full year later, the couple had a wedding ceremony for all of their friends and family. And the couple is still happily together.
He was going to be somebody that I loved for the rest of my life.
Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth had a roller coaster ride of a relationship for sure. They started dating in 2010 and were very on and off before Liam proposed in 2012. Miley was 19 and Liam was 22 at the time. They then confirmed their split in 2013, but love was still in the air because Miley was seen wearing her ring again in 2016 and the couple officially wed in December 2018. However, the marriage only lasted 8 months before Miley was spotted seeing someone else. Devastating! And while many people thought that Miley was the one that cheated in the relationship, after releasing her new single Flowers, it was actually revealed that it was the other way around. What a plot twist. Kim Kardashian was married in 2000 to Damon Thomas. Kim was just 19 years old. It was an impromptu wedding in Vegas during a wild night. Though the marriage did last until 2004, the couple inevitably ended up calling it quits. Kim later revealed to her sisters that she did E once and got married, then she did it a second time and made her famous tape. So maybe staying off that stuff is a good idea for Kim. Dove Cameron and Ryan McCartan started dating in 2013 and were a shining example of Disney couple goals. They got engaged but ended their relationship before tying the knot in 2016. After their split, the tea got so hot when Dove Cameron claimed that Ryan had treated her very poorly throughout the relationship, while Ryan claimed that Dove had cheated on him. Though the allegations were never fully addressed, Dove did post a quote saying, "When a toxic person can no longer control you, they will try to control how others see you." It's pretty safe to say that calling off the wedding was probably a good idea. For Britney and Kevin, it was a love at first sight. I met her at a club in Hollywood, Joseph's. Our eyes met, and that was it. We just hit it off right away, Kevin shared. Their whirlwind romance swept them off their feet and brought them straight to the chapel, only after 3 months of dating. Though the night was originally just supposed to be their engagement party, they stunned all their guests by announcing it was actually a surprise wedding. But sadly, the pair split up just 8 months after their second child was born. Originally, they planned to share custody of their children, but when Britney went through her dark period, he gained full custody of their children. But don't you fear, he always made sure that his sons still had a relationship with their mother. Olivia married her first husband, Tao Ruspoli, when she was just 19 and he was 27. Talk about an interesting age gap. The couple eloped in 2003 and stayed together until 2011 when Olivia filed for divorce claiming irreconcilable differences. Olivia shared, "I really had a sense that I had stunted my growth. I think that's one of the things that made me feel so uncomfortable in my marriage. It was really no fault of my husband. It was me realizing that I had sort of arrested development." It's always important to give yourself space to grow. Though Zayn is now known for his relationship with baby mama Gigi Hadid and potential new relationship with Selena Gomez, he's also had another serious love. What some fans might not actually remember is that he was actually engaged at 20 to Little Mix's Perry Edwards when she was just 19. During their relationship, he even got a tattoo of her on his arm. Now that's commitment. That being said, it was only a little while after he was accused of cheating on her. But apparently that tattoo went down well with Perry. So when he turned around and reportedly ended their 4-year relationship via text message, it definitely threw fans and Perry for a loop. Plus, he started dating Gigi Hadid just weeks later. The man definitely makes some bold choices. You know who else likes to make bold choices? Megan Fox. Megan and her now ex-husband Brian Austin Green met in 2004 while filming Hope and Faith when she was only 18 and he was 30. Talk about an age gap! They dated for 6 years, then after a brief breakup, tied the knot. Their entire relationship lasted 16 years with on and off periods, but they officially called it quits for good in 2020 after filing for divorce for a second time. During the duration of their relationship, they did welcome 3 kids into the world. You can tell that there is still a lot of love between the pair because they have a very healthy co-parenting relationship and are in full support for each other's new relationships. When it comes to learning how to co-parent, Solange Knowles had to figure it out at a pretty young age. Solange got married to Daniel Smith when she was just 17 and he was 19. They welcomed their first child together just 9 months later. The pair eventually divorced 2 years after marriage by the time she was 19. And by 21, her divorce was finalized. Though the couple had a short-lived romance, when asked about it, Solange only ever says positive things and shares that her and her ex have found a very effective way to co-parent. Go team! Though Ariana and Pete Davidson didn't officially get married, they were definitely on that path. Only a short time after breaking up with Mac Miller, Ariana and Pete started dating. After meeting on SNL, they were engaged within weeks. Pete even got tattoos to show his love for her. And though the pair originally seemed crazy about each other, the relationship ended quickly after the passing of Mac Miller. And though the split seemed decently amicable, it later came out that there were definitely some cracks in the foundation of their relationship. Last but certainly not least, one of our fave celeb couples, Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas. Sophie and Joe were 23 and 30 when they officially tied the knot. Sophie has publicly stated that after the first time she hung out with Joe, she started crying because she already knew she was in love with him. How sweet is that? The pair got engaged in 2017 and officially married in 2019. The pair now have 2 children together and are cuter and more in love than ever. While many ended up being tumultuous, some have lasted the test of time. Whose relationship do you think was doomed from the beginning? For more info on all your fave celebs, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.